Hello guys and welcome to my channel Tech Infywire, and today we are going to review one of the latest applications that ship with iOS 16.2. It's called Freeform. So let's dive in and review the app. Once you have upgraded your system to iOS 16.2 or iPadOS 16.2, you can get Freeform for free, and you just click on the application, tap it, and you see this application launched. This application lets you brainstorm your ideas and do a lot of things creatively, and there are multiple options. So I'll just go ahead and click on continue. I'm using Apple Pencil version 2 with my iPad 2020. Once you launch the application, you can see the infinite canvas, and there are a lot of options with the pencil. Freeform is a well thought out application. There are icons that are on the top of the application. Here I'm adding a shape from the shapes icon. You can add multiple types of shapes over here, like squares, circles, and others. You can add text to your shape by double tapping on that shape. The text can also be formatted with built-in or other tools that Apple has. Here I am using the Apple Pencil to draw and write some text on the form. It feels pretty intuitive, and it looks like that it's a pretty natural progression after the Notes application that Apple has. You can add multiple types of shapes by clicking on the shapes icon, where you have square, then you have different types of shapes, squares, geometry, animals, and so on. And all of these shapes are customizable. You can change the aspect of the shape, you can change the color of the shape, and you can add text to these shape by double tapping on them. Neat. And we can do a lot of formatting to these shapes, and this looks just awesome. So you can change the font size, you can make it bold, italic, underline, you can add the colors, and a lot of things to your heart's content. This application offers you everything. You can zoom in to see the text that you have typed if you have selected a very small font, just like what I did here. Let me add a few more shapes over here. I'm really enjoying this application, and those shapes that are available are really good. They are quenching my thirst for more shapes and more things that I can place on the board. So this Untitled Freeform, I've just placed one glass, and I'm going to just add some color to it just to make it look funky. I love animals and birds. Let me add one more, and let me customize the background color for it. This customization works with a lot of things, and there is a lot of flexibility that Apple has provided us with this application. Just see how it can work out. You can cut, copy, paste, create a duplicate of the existing selected shape, or lock it all together. You can break it apart, and then you can work on the broken parts individually. I'm feeling liberated using this application. Look how the colors come out on the owl. This just not an owl, it's become a different shape altogether. Double tapping on some kind of a text that you have added makes you select the entire text and the colors that you have added over there, and you can move it by tapping them and just placing them on the screen where you want them to be. Easy, ain't it? I've just duplicated this shape, and look now what I can do with this. You can drag and tap and just put it there on the screen wherever I need this shape to be. It's fun basically. I'm adding a tree because I want there to be some kind of a green color on the screen, just so that it is there. Looks wonderful. It's gonna be a big tree though. Just trying to explore the possibilities over here about the app that we have, so that we can totally understand how we can work on this application and what all things we are able to do with this application. Let's add a few more shapes. I'm just checking how we are going to go ahead with the shapes and what if we can make something meaningful from it. So yeah, I'm going to add a few shapes and then connect them with arrows so that it looks like a proper idea, not though in real sense, but I'm just going to try it out and see how it works and looks. Got some arrows added over here in the figure, and we can customize those arrows the way they look and feel. One thing that's nice about this app is that you have a small grid that's in the background, and whenever you're trying to place the elements on the screen, you can see a small line where you have to place the elements. It's so convenient. What's more, you have enough of customization where you can change the border of the elements that are placed on the board. So now I'm going to zoom in on the application and you can see that the border has changed, and even I can change the color of the border. You can play here with the shapes, duplicate them, place them on the board, and you can then find out strategy that works for you. I can see this application being used as an excellent mind mapping tool, a flowchart diagram creation tool, or any tool that requires to produce your excellent ideas into visibly impacting artifacts. This is just a sample store that I've created, and you can connect it with different arrows to the different circles or boxes. You can straighten them. There are multiple things that you can do with them, including changing their style, their colors, and everything. It's just amazing. So let's give it a nice title now. You've got a media icon on top, and then you can add different kind of media with this into the slide or on the board itself, whatever you call it. And there can be photos that you can add, videos, you can add clips. There are a number of things that you can do. So let's add one of the images that I have on the iPad and just place it over here with the arrow. I'm not good at shapes right now, it's just too late for me to do this. Let me quickly show you how we can manipulate the arrowheads and other stuff. You can change the arrowheads by clicking on this icon and then selecting the proper head that you want. You can increase the point to increase the size of the arrow, and even provide a typical color to that arrow. You can access the camera from this application. You can try to add links and text and other things and whatnot into the board. You can even export this from this application itself, and you can click on make PDF. But somehow certain functions of the application were not working for me, like make PDF was not working for me, save to Pinterest was not working. I have the Pinterest application that's there, but it was not working. So you have it. There could be some bugs and which is expected in the initial release of this application. Let's now change the title of the application by clicking on the Untitled name, and then you can provide the name of your choice over there and save it to the files. Saving this file with the name as first freeform note into the downloads folder. There is an interesting feature that is called as find in the application, which allows you to find the text inside the documents which you have typed, although not the handwritten text. So let's do that. Let's click on the find menu, and then you can add some text inside this box, and you can see that it's getting highlighted inside the documents. Pretty neat if you have certain stuff that you want to find immediately. It can even show you the number of occurrences about a text inside the application, which is a neat feature that I think it is. There we have also marked this document as a favorite. Let's go back and we can see how many documents we have created. You can see and navigate back, and you can see that all the boards that you have created are there available. You can tap on any of the board and open it. You can again edit it to your heart's content. There should have been one way wherein we could map it and connect it with Notes, the Apple's inbuilt notes taking application, and then see how it goes, because that would give this application enough flexibility in terms of usage, and the combination of existing notes that the people have, they could attach it with this thing, and the possibilities would be immense if we move ahead from there. I don't know whether we have such a thing, so if you know about this, just add it into the comments and let me know. I've exported this file in a PDF and I'm now trying to open it up from the download section. There you can see that I have this file called as Freeform Note. Yeah, and I can open it fine. Now I can even add and edit text and draw on this file also. So to conclude, I feel that this is a really nice application that still needs to be polished though, and you can utilize it to jot down your notes, your ideas, and your flowcharts, your diagrams, and connect the dots for your next brilliant idea. I give it 3.7 stars out of 5. I think there is still scope for improvement. Thank you.